Hello, Miss K. Hold on, let me turn this down just a little bit. Hopefully you can hear me. Excuse my belly. I've been exercising, have my little sweat belt on, so don't pay that any mind. Okay, where do I start? Okay, you was on my mind for a reading today, and I know this is probably the last free reading that I'm doing for all my, cause you and quite a few other ones, number of people that I'm trying to catch up, but was the first ones that reached out to me. So those that were loyal to me and trusted me with my gifts, I'm doing one more free reading for them. And I'm glad I am. I'm glad I am doing that for you because we have some things to talk about. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump right into your reading. The angel you received was Archangel Jophiel. You probably had Jophiel before. I'm not sure. But the beauty of God. Angel Jophiel, she helps us to see and maintain the beauty in life. And she supports beautiful thoughts. She watches over you to bring calm in your life. Calmness to your life. She heals negativity and chaos. She tames the ego. And she helps see things from a different point of view. I see that you need peace in your life, definitely. You need peace in your life. Jophiel brings peace in your life. And heals anxiety. You're going through anxiety. Yeah. You have a lot of heaviness. Sometimes you feel like you can't even breathe. Like the air is so thick, it's like you can't even breathe. You can barely, even having trouble swallowing. Okay. So that's Jophiel is who you need to call on. Of course, God is, but Archangel Jophiel represents the beauty of God. You need beautiful thoughts right now out of the chaos that's going on in your life. You need healing. You need peace. I did a short reading because usually my readings are really in-depth, really long. But to get all these readings out, because I think I have 11 clients left to do, I'm not doing them as in full detail as I usually do. But it's enough to, it's enough. The readings are enough. I'll go into it enough to do some clarifying for you. The message card, the first one that popped out was unhappiness, misfortune. So you're unhappy and yeah, it says unhappiness, misfortune of love or marriage, a loss of pride and hope, says a lot of arguments where you feel forgotten and neglected. Or you're feeling forgotten and neglected and the situation has come to a head. we talked. I know some of your story. So when I do being in this field and sharing this gift, sometimes I'd rather not know what goes on, because I really don't like to know, because I like the message cards to tell me to tell me what's going on, and really through visions I can see like certain things going on, and the messages don't lie. But I try to keep out of what is going on, because I just let the cards speak. But I see a lot of arguments going on, and someone feels forgotten and neglected, and the situation has come to a head. A lot of arguments, and you're unhappy. You're unhappy in your of love, or marriage, or both, and you're feeling like your pride and like the hope for better, and the pride of the marriage, of the love is just a loss. And it's telling you to move on in life, to move on, because it's a loss. It's a loss. I see leaving, splitting up. I don't know if this is in your last reading or not, but leaving, split it up, and you taking a change of direction. So it's a loss in a love, in your love or marriage. You're leaving, you're splitting up, you're leaving, you're changing your direction, you change your whole direction. I see you guarding your resources. You guarding every penny, every dime you can. You're guarding it. You're holding on real tight. You're holding on real tight to your resources. Yeah. I see some delays. You're just waiting for the signal to move, but there is delays. It's things that are being delayed. I see a childhood friend in your life, a confidant. A childhood friend is someone that you can trust, someone that you really trust, and they're knowledgeable and faithful. Someone that's I see someone that regardless a childhood friend you know for a long time, but regardless, she's gonna tell you she's fair. She's gonna tell you if it's right or wrong. She's gonna tell you when you're wrong. She's gonna tell you when you're right. Like, she gets you in check. She's very knowledgeable. I don't know if it's an older woman or not, but she's very knowledgeable. And regardless, like, girl, you wrong for this. You are wrong for this. Or, yes, you're right. I see your point. You're right. But yeah, this is someone that you trust. And this is someone you know for a long time. And this is possibly a childhood friend. The last card that came out was life change. With all this said and done, it's a life change, a life change. But you have some type of spark. Something inspires you. Something inspires you to change your life. To change your life. It could be a new love affair. It could be some type of even a business idea. Whatever it is, it's a life change. Yeah, you could have a new idea for a business. I'm not sure if you have a new idea for a business, or someone new is coming into your life, or you talking to you're talking to someone now, or someone eventually is coming into your life. But like I said, a new love affair or a new idea for a business. But whatever it is, it inspires you to have some type of life change. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I also added to my readings confirmation cards, and it takes you. It really speaks louder, because what my regular, because I use regular deck cards, but my regular cards, and I use message cards. I'll just show you a sneak peek, but I use message cards to come out. That's how I do my readings. But I also added my confirmation cards so it's like the reading that I do gives me insight of what's going on, and the extra oracle cards that I use, they highlight everything about the reading. And these are not saying any card and any messages are lesser than the other, but these really highlight, and they tell you and give you wisdom throughout your whole situation. So it's like background information, and then these are the highlighted, the directions. So I guess it's 12 minutes. I'm trying to keep these videos short. I keep saying that, but I'm gonna do that. So the first card that popped out was transformation. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you see the transformation. I'm gonna read you what that card means. Transformation. A time of endings is close at hand. And before I read this, when these cards, like I said, are confirmation to what's going on, you will see that what I had just said to you, it confirms everything. So what you know that's going on, please, you need to really listen carefully to this, because these are messages that you need to know. So transformation, a time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength in the transformation. You have the strength. As the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on to your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flowing of life cycles. The ebb and flowing means rhythmic patterns of coming and going. So transformation is all about the coming and going of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could ever have imagined. You can't live in the past. It's time to move on, just like I said in an earlier message. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed? I'm sorry, my hair is getting in the way. What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? So ask yourself, that's one of the main questions I think you need to ask. What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you will have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. And this transformation is a death card. It's a death card. You may think of death as dying, but it's saying death for old ways to be destroyed, and it's almost like you have to die to be reborn again. So getting rid of all the negative things, the loose ends, the things you need to be rid of out of your life to have a new start. So that's the first card that had popped out as confirmation. So it's telling you, get rid of things in your life that serves you no good, so you can move on to have a fresh new start. The second card is the sacral chakra card. And see, because everything written down here. Sacral chakra card, and that represents water, and it means I want. It means I want. Okay, this is known as the sacral chakra. The second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel. Like 2 fingers right below your navel. So put 2 fingers underneath your navel, and that's where the sacral chakra is. I'm pushing it now. This relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced and this energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips and lower abdomen, and use a color to actually meditate. I'm not sure if you meditate or, whatever, if you want to call it prayer, meditation, whatever. But the color that promotes this energy is orange. If you wear like an orange shirt or something orange, it helps heal that chakra of your emotions and desires, and brings out your creativity and sexuality. So that's one major card, and it doesn't come out in chakra cards don't come out in all readings, but it's an important card because it's something to do with your sacral chakra that you need to pay attention to. Right underneath your navel is something. I don't know if you have pain in there, right below your belly button, or something, but it's whatever resonates with you. But yeah, something about that part right underneath your navel. Because it wouldn't come out if it wasn't important. The third card that was received was where's that? I'm sorry. Recognition and reward. Now, as you know, well, you can't see it here because I only have one hand, and I have to get a new camera set up. But you receive this card. I'm not sure you can see it here. Yeah, let me move this out of the way. Receive this card right here. And it's recognition and reward. But it came out upside down. And when it comes up upside down, it's from the positive, it's negative. When it's upside down, it's negative. So the main message of this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. After all, it's what carries your soul around in this material world. So it's really asking you to pay attention to take care of your body. And it came out right after the chakra card, the sacral chakra, the one, like I said, below your navel. So it's, like I said, for some reason, it's importance, some type of importance in your stomach right there. Your emotions and everything are getting in the way that is causing you to, is telling you to take care of your physical body. So that's almost like a warning card. It's very important, especially with it coming out negative. So be very careful to pay attention to that. The next card was spiritual strength. You see, I got it to spiritual strength, and I don't know why I do that. I do that to myself. Give me 1 second here. There we go. Spiritual strength, and this is what that card looks like. Spiritual strength, and this is yeah, spiritual strength. This card is coming forth to give encouragement and to remind you that you have the inner strength to complete whatever you've been working on. This final spirit card represents courage, discipline, stability, and persistence. You may be tired or weary from the struggle, but now is not the time to give in. Instead, tap into all of your inner reserves for that one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You've been through so much to get to this point. And even though you may have acquired some scars from the battle, you're wiser and stronger for it. The enlightenment you've gained will be an invaluable resource. You may also notice that you experiment with different things in your life at this time. All of these experiences feed your spirit and offer you knowledge for the future. So it's telling you, even though you want to give up, even though you're weary, even though you feel like you don't have enough strength, it's telling you, do that last push. Do that last push. You're almost there. Do that last push. Do that last push. Do one final push to achieve the desired outcome. You have 2 more cards that was left. Disruption. That's the card that came out. Disruption. Disruption. A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. See, change of direction. Everything confirms. These are confirmation cards. Everything confirms the reading. The enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation, which could be the marriage or the love. It's a weak foundation. It's crumbling because it was weak. The foundation was weak. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They're beneficial because they're truly your greatest teachers. Learn from the past mistakes. Accept them. And integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card, This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that the positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward whether you're ready to or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can help if you view this dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. And it talked about transformation. So, transformation and disruption. Right there. So, it wants you to transform so you can build and learn and change things in your lifestyle and the ways you're thinking to build a stronger foundation, to start all over. Let the foundation was weak, and it wants you to transform yourself to rebuild a stronger foundation. And the last card, message card, confirmation card, was emotional withdrawal. You see them? Emotional withdrawal. This card represents moving away. So this card represents moving away or withdrawing from a current situation in your life, whether it's an old love, a relationship, or leaving behind what was once familiar in search of new horizons, new beginnings. On a physical level, it's easy to get caught up in the materialistic world, but it's just as important to retreat from the outside world to enable you to pause, reflect, and heal. Schedule some alone time so you can commune with your soul and give the power of spirit the opportunity to restore your energy level, giving you the vitality to move forward in a positive direction. The number 8, let me see. I don't know if that's clear. The number 8 represents infinity, passion, control, and power. This is your time. This is your time. This is your time. Use this opportunity to tap into your heart and soul in order to find the courage and strength to continue your journey into that wonderful undiscovered territory. And with that message is made plain and clear. It's clear. Your message is clear. I don't really have to do a loss, through unhappiness, through misfortune in love and marriage, through delays, even if you guard your resources, every resource that you have, from leaving this situation, from splitting up from this situation, you're changing your direction. There's a life change coming. Some type of life change coming. But in order for that life change to come, you must have a spark of inspiration where something happened or it says something's coming real soon it's gonna wake you up. And in order to do that, you have to change whatever your lifestyle is, whatever you're doing, and even in your mind, mentally, you have to change your lifestyle in order to transform yourself, to have a new foundation. And if you don't change yourself, if you don't transform yourself and your ways of thinking and the ways of your lifestyle, I'll say, and your lifestyle, your tire is going to crumble, and it's going to keep crumbling. Along with that, your health. And your sacral chakra wants you to pay attention to what's going on. And in that, you need spiritual strength to keep going. Call on Archangel Jophiel to see the beauty of God. Call on God. Meditate. Pray. Take time out to be alone with your thoughts. Meditate, pray. Take time out with your thoughts. Try to calm your mind. Have peace. Decide what change direction you're going to go to and how you want to move. Plan it out. Let this delay be a delay so you can have time for yourself. You have a lot of chaos going on. You don't have any peace. You're sick. You're depressed. You have anxiety. You're letting a lot of things go on and bother you because you're used to this lifestyle. It's always arguments around you. It's always negative things around you. But you're gonna keep having them negative things around you, interfere in your life if you don't make the life change. Change your life, transform your mind, pay attention to your body and what your body is telling you. So that's the message I'm gonna leave to you. I don't want to preach to you, but the message is laid out clear. Usually it comes in these sachet bags, but because I'm giving it to you for free and things cost, this is what it looks like. Let me see if I can show you close up. It won't be this much because this is for somebody else, but this is the herb, and it's already anointed, that you put into your water bottle. Get like 7 water bottles because it's a 7-day spiritual herb, and it purifies. It does a whole lot. The directions will be coming to you, but you put it in your water bottle. You sprinkle a pinch full, just a pinch, a little pinch in your water bottle. You sprinkle it, shake it up, and before you drink, you say that one prayer. You don't confuse your situation with trying to magically have everything happen at one time. Focus on that one prayer, that one blessing, that one situation. Focus on that one situation that you want to have answer or to help you with, or the path or whatever. Pray about it before you drink that bottle of water. You don't have to drink it in that one spill. But and then the herbs that's in there, you don't get all the herbs. You just, whatever comes in the, whatever gets drunk. You don't really want to ingest all the herbs that's in the bottle, but it's a purification. You can also put it in your candle, which I do. Sprinkle a little bit in your candle, and a white candle in your house. Sprinkle a little bit, light it, and it purifies the house. And it also gets rid of the negative energy. It purifies your house, and it calms, gives you a sense of calm. But like I said, I send all the directions because it's a lot of uses with this herb. So I will send the directions with that, and I'm gonna give you this for free. Because it really works wonders, and I really want you to use this because you need purification. You really need some purification. So I'm gonna send this to you, a small sample, 7-day herb. Use it for 7 days. You can either sprinkle in your candle or your water bottle. But like I said, I'll send you the directions for that. So be looking out for that soon. So I wish you much peace, much love, many blessings, and I hope you use me again. My readings it's not gonna hit you in the pocket, but I feel like for gifts, I should receive a gift, and I love doing this. Something I love to do. I love to help, to heal, to love, and I'll send you that also. I'll send you the price sheet also. And if I get a referral, you get a certain percentage off too of your readings or the herbs. And I have a lot more listed as I go on. It's gonna add because there's so much out there. But I don't want to blow people's mind of the knowledge I know, the things you can use, and all that. So a little bit at a time. You don't want to overfeed them. So I pray this resonates well with you. And I pray you really listen to this message, because it's needed at this time. And don't forget, Archangel Jophiel is there to help you. Many blessings.